Okay, we are meant to evaluate this and also give the value of x here. So from here, everything here is in the terms of 3. We can write everything in the square root in terms of 3 because say root 75, root of 75, square root of 75 is the same thing as 3 times square root of 3 times 25 minus square root of 27 is the same thing as square root of 3 times 9. 3 times 9. So minus square root of 3 is the same thing as square root of 3. Everything raised to power x times what? Which is equal to 9. Which is equal to 9. So, and 9, we can rewrite 9 as the square root of 9. We can write 9 as the square root of 3 squared. Is it? Is it square root of 3 squared? Something like square root of 9 squared. Yeah, we can write 9 in this form, which is the same thing as saying square root of. Is there any way to write this in terms of 3? Square root of 3 raised to power 4. Yeah, I guess this is another way of writing 9. Square root of 3 raised to power 4, because one of the squares we cancel out and it will remain 3 raised to power 2, which is equal to 9. So, but let's continue with this. So this, if we factor out 9, we can break, since it's multiplication, we can actually break this into their different square roots, which is saying square root of 3 times square root of 25 minus square root of 3 times square root of 9 minus square root of 3. Everything raised to power x, which is equal to 9. Let's just keep 9 the way it is. So we can factor out x, 3, square root of 3. We can factor out square root of 3 from here. And if we factor out square root of 3, it will become square root of 3 into 25, square root of 25 minus square root of 9 minus 1. Or say square root of 1. Let me just say square root of 1, because square root of 1 is the same thing as 1. So everything raised to power x is equal to 9. So from here we can see that 25 square root of 9 square root of 25 minus square root of 9 minus square root of 1. Because this is subtraction, we cannot minus this directly. We cannot minus this, because this, we cannot minus square root of, square root of 25, square root of 9 from square root of 25 directly like this, unless we evaluate it and we can actually find the decimals. if we put it in decimal, we can actually do what we have to do. But we know that square root of 25 is 5. So this can be written as square root of 3 into square root of 25 is 5. Square root of 9 is 3. And square root of 1 is 1. So everything raised to the power x and is equal to 9. So 5 minus 3 minus 1 is the same thing as square root of 3 into 5 minus 4. Everything raised to the power s is equal to 9. And the same thing applies. 5 minus 9 is what? 5 minus 4 is 1. So what we have here will be what? Square root of 3 times 1 raised to the power x is equal to 9. So square root of 3 times 1 is square root of 3. Raised to the power x is equal to 9. And square root of 3 can be written as 3 raised to the power 1 over 2 times x is equal to 9. And we can rewrite this and say 3 raised to the power x over 2 is equal to 3. And 9 here can be written as 3 raised to the power 2. And since the two bases are the same, we can say that x over 2 is equal to 2. This implies that if we multiply both sides by 2, so that we can cancel out here, say 2 times s over 2 is equal to 2 times 2. Because what you do to this side, you do to this side also because of this equal to sign. So this takes down this, and we find out that x is equal to 2 times 2 is 4. S is equal to 4. So it's kind of a long process, but if you understand what you are doing and do it calmly, you will get the answer correctly. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share to your friends and family to see it. Thank you so much.